Living a peaceful life is not about escaping problems. It is about developing the inner strength to remain calm while facing them. The ancient Stoics understood that peace does not come from controlling the world around us. It comes from mastering the world within us. Every day presents challenges, disappointments, and unexpected events. Some people allow these things to steal their happiness, while others remain steady and composed. The difference is not luck. The difference is mindset. Stoicism teaches us that true peace is available to anyone willing to train their thoughts, emotions, and reactions. In this video, you will discover 4 powerful Stoic rules that can help you create a calmer, stronger, and more meaningful life every single day. If you enjoy wisdom that helps you become mentally stronger, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss future lessons on Stoicism, self-mastery, and personal growth. 1. Focus only on what you can control. One of the greatest reasons people lose their peace is because they spend too much time trying to control things that were never theirs to control. They worry about what others think of them, stress about the future, replay mistakes from the past, and become frustrated when life does not unfold according to their expectations. This habit drains emotional energy and creates constant inner tension. Stoicism teaches that peace begins with a simple realization: there are things you can control, and there are things you cannot. The sooner you learn the difference, the sooner your mind becomes free. Every day presents situations that test this principle. Perhaps someone criticizes you unfairly. Maybe a plan you've worked hard on suddenly falls apart. Perhaps you face rejection, disappointment, or unexpected setbacks. Your first reaction may be anger, fear, or frustration. Yet the Stoics would remind you that while you cannot always control what happens, you can control how you respond. Your reaction is your responsibility. Your attitude is your choice. Your character remains in your hands no matter what circumstances surround you. Think of life as a ship crossing a vast ocean. The captain cannot command the weather. He cannot stop storms from forming. He cannot tell the waves to calm down. However, he can adjust his sails, maintain his vessel, and choose his direction. The wise captain focuses on what he can influence rather than complaining about what he cannot. Many people spend their lives shouting at the wind instead of steering the ship. As a result, they become exhausted and discouraged. The same thing happens in everyday life. People worry endlessly about whether others approve of them. They become consumed by circumstances they cannot change. They spend hours imagining future disasters that may never happen. In doing so, they surrender their peace to forces outside their control. Stoicism teaches that this is unnecessary suffering. Instead of chasing control over the uncontrollable, focus on your actions, your habits, your thoughts, and your values. These are the areas where real power exists. When you make this shift, something remarkable happens. Problems no longer feel overwhelming because you stop trying to solve everything at once. You simply ask, "What can I do right now?" That question grounds you in reality. It transforms anxiety into action. Rather than feeling helpless, you become purposeful. Rather than feeling trapped, you become empowered. Many people believe peace comes from arranging the perfect life. They think they will finally relax once they earn enough money, find the ideal relationship, or achieve their biggest goals. But external circumstances are constantly changing. If your peace depends on them, your peace will always be fragile. The Stoics understood that true tranquility comes from within. It comes from knowing that no matter what happens, you can meet it with wisdom and self-control. This lesson requires daily practice. Every morning, remind yourself that challenges may come. People may disappoint you. Plans may change. Obstacles may appear without warning. Yet none of these things can take away your ability to choose your response. That ability belongs to you alone. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Over time, focusing only on what you can control creates a profound sense of freedom. Criticism loses its power over you because you no longer need everyone's approval. Failure becomes less frightening because you value effort more than outcomes. Uncertainty becomes easier to accept because you trust your ability to handle whatever comes next. You stop carrying burdens that do not belong to you and begin investing your energy where it truly matters. This is the foundation of a peaceful life. It is not about controlling the world around you. It is about mastering the world within you. When you learn to focus only on what you can control, you discover a kind of calm that external circumstances can never take away. 2. Accept what you cannot change. One of the most painful habits people develop is resisting reality. They spend years wishing the past had been different, wishing people would behave differently, or wishing life would follow their preferred script. This resistance creates endless frustration because reality does not change simply because we dislike it. Stoicism teaches that peace begins when we stop fighting what already exists and start working with it. Acceptance does not mean giving up. It does not mean becoming passive or indifferent. Instead, it means recognizing reality as it is before deciding how to respond. You cannot solve a problem effectively if you refuse to acknowledge its existence. Acceptance is the starting point of wisdom. Imagine standing in the middle of a storm. You can scream at the clouds, complain about the rain, and curse the wind, but none of these actions will stop the storm. The more you resist reality, the more exhausted you become. The wiser approach is to acknowledge the storm and adapt accordingly. Life's difficulties work the same way. Many people lose years of their lives arguing with events they cannot change. They remain trapped by old regrets. They replay painful memories and wonder what could have been. They become angry about circumstances beyond their influence. Yet no amount of resistance can rewrite the past. The only thing it accomplishes is stealing peace from the present moment. The Stoics believe that every challenge contains an opportunity for growth. Obstacles can strengthen patience. Disappointments can develop resilience. Difficult experiences can deepen wisdom. This perspective does not remove pain, but it transforms pain into something meaningful. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can this teach me?" That simple question changes everything. Acceptance allows you to conserve emotional energy. Instead of wasting your strength fighting reality, you direct your energy toward constructive action. You stop wishing things were different and start making the best of what is. This mindset creates tremendous inner stability because it prevents external circumstances from controlling your emotional state. True peace comes when you stop demanding that life be perfect. It comes when you understand that challenges are part of the human experience. The moment you accept reality, you free yourself from unnecessary suffering and create space for wisdom, strength, and growth. 3. Guard your mind from negative thinking. Your mind is the place where peace is either created or destroyed. Two people can face the exact same situation and experience it completely differently because of the way they think about it. Stoicism teaches that events themselves do not disturb us as much as our judgments about those events. Many people allow negative thoughts to dominate their lives. They assume the worst about the future. They focus on problems rather than possibilities. They magnify setbacks and overlook opportunities. Over time, these thought patterns become habits, and those habits shape their entire experience of life. Imagine your mind as a garden. Every thought is a seed. Positive thoughts, disciplined thinking, and wise perspectives grow into strong plants that nourish your life. Fear, resentment, jealousy, and negativity are weeds. If you do not remove them, they spread quickly and choke everything else. A peaceful life requires regular mental maintenance. The Stoics practiced observing their thoughts rather than automatically believing them. When a negative thought appeared, they examined it carefully. Is this thought true? Is it helpful? Is it based on facts or assumptions? This simple habit prevented unnecessary emotional suffering. Modern life makes this lesson more important than ever. We are constantly exposed to negative news, criticism, social comparisons, and distractions. Without discipline, these influences can overwhelm our minds. That is why it is essential to protect your mental environment. Be careful about what you consume, who you spend time with, and what ideas you allow to take root. A peaceful mind is not a mind without challenges. It is a mind that knows how to respond wisely to challenges. By guarding your thoughts, you strengthen your ability to remain calm under pressure. You become less reactive and more intentional. You stop allowing fear to control your decisions and begin acting from a place of wisdom. Every day, take time to examine your thoughts. Replace destructive thinking with constructive thinking. Focus on what is true rather than what is imagined. Focus on solutions rather than problems. Over time, this practice will transform the quality of your life because the quality of your life is deeply connected to the quality of your thoughts. 4. Live each day with purpose and gratitude. Many people spend their lives waiting for happiness. They believe it exists somewhere in the future. They tell themselves they will appreciate life once they achieve a certain goal, earn more money, or solve all their problems. Unfortunately, that day rarely comes. Stoicism teaches that peace is found not in the future but in the present moment. Every day is a gift, yet most people move through life without fully appreciating it. They become distracted by worries about tomorrow and regrets about yesterday. As a result, they miss the beauty of today. The Stoics understood that gratitude is one of the most powerful sources of inner peace. When you begin each day with gratitude, your perspective changes. Instead of focusing on what is missing, you focus on what is already present. Instead of feeling deprived, you feel blessed. Gratitude does not ignore life's difficulties. It simply refuses to let those difficulties overshadow everything good. Purpose is equally important. A person without purpose drifts through life reacting to circumstances. A person with purpose moves through life with direction. Purpose gives meaning to challenges and motivation during difficult times. It reminds you why your actions matter. Imagine waking up every morning with a clear understanding of what truly matters. Instead of chasing distractions, you focus on meaningful goals. Instead of seeking constant approval, you live according to your values. Instead of wasting time on trivial concerns, you invest your energy in growth, service, and character development. The combination of purpose and gratitude creates a powerful foundation for peace. Gratitude helps you appreciate what you have. Purpose helps you make the most of it. Together, they transform ordinary days into meaningful experiences. At the end of each day, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself what went well, what you learned, and what you are grateful for. This simple practice strengthens your awareness and helps you recognize the abundance already present in your life. Peace is not something you find at the end of your journey. Peace is something you create through the way you think, act, and live each day. By living with purpose and gratitude, you develop a steady sense of contentment that remains strong even when life becomes difficult. If you enjoyed this Stoic wisdom, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on notifications for more powerful lessons on self-discipline, resilience, mental strength, and living a peaceful life every day.